sometimes you just need the right crowd. You don't need to sell to 1 million people. You just need 2 people. There is something of 500,000, and you have your money. Have we ever tried selling on cash? Because somewhere out there are people who have cash that are willing to pay us and take our money. One mistake artists make or creators make is assuming that the creation is going to be the business. Totally the opposite.
Welcome to another edition of Mindset Profits. I am shooting live from Durban. I am with the one and only Ayanda Mabaso. Man, I am so excited to be hosting you.
Yeah.
I think from the time I started the podcast, one of the things that has happened is, well, obviously you get to grow as a host as well.
Yeah.
But I'm loving how I'm getting to grow learning from young people. And learning from young people who make me a bit jealous. I always say that because when I was your age, man, I was playing. I was lost. I was clueless about what I want to do in life. And when I see you on social media doing all the stuff that you're doing, working with brand selling, I always think, other children. What happens with you? Welcome, man.
Hey, thank you so much, man. Thank you for having me. This is my usual spots, by the way. Yeah. So I need to welcome you.
Yeah, I guess I feel welcome. But welcome.
Thank you so much, man. It's an honor to be invited. I always see your stuff online as well. Yeah, man. But it's never too late for anything, actually.
Is it?
Never too late for anything.
Now, I got to discover that later. I think at a later stage in my life, after I lost everything and had all the trauma and stuff, I had to rebuild myself and start a business from 5 years of depression. After 5 years of depression, that process made me a coach. That process made me do a whole lot of the things that I do now.
Sure.
It gave me context. So I got to see, I was talking to some people some 3 years ago.
Sure.
And I said, what a difference 10 years can make. Because 10 years ago, I was broke, depressed, in distress, deep in debt. And I was saying, I even said divorced. When I was listening that, one person said, you forgot one D. You were damaged.
Damn.
So from there, it took 10 years to be the person I am now. The person that people see, the author, radio host, and all of the stuff that I see. So I know exactly what you mean by it's never too late.
Never too late.
Because I was deep in my 30s to start over and stuff.
I interact with a lot of Muslim guys, and one thing they've perfected is time. So the father is going to start the business, but while the father is in the business, the son is there from a very young age. So when it's time for the son to start the business, they're not starting over. They're starting from experience that they got from their father. And the father actually got experience from the grandfather. So that's something they've perfected. So I'm doing some work for this other client of mine. He's also like 30 years old. But every time I speak to him, he says he has 50 years of experience. I'm like, my man, you 30 years. What do you mean you have 50 years? He says, my father ran a shop for 50 years. He was making roughly 100,000 rands a month. I was able to take that store and make 1 million rands a month.
Whoa.
But the lessons and the information I got from my dad. So they've perfected this thing of time. You see me, I would say also I'm not starting from scratch because my grandmother, my grandfather, my mother, they were running businesses, they were selling, they had tables, they had this, but I say you may see that something, that's not something small.
But it's collective experience that comes to
Exactly.
contribute to the mindset you have when you
100%.
approach business.
100%. Even with people who work, like even if you're working a 9 to 5, I mean, I say you are in business. You are in business because let's say you're working, you're working as a waitress. If you're working as a waitress, you are a people's people. You need to be able to read people. You need to be able to tell, I know this one has money. You need to be able to. I think that's just business. Our business is not just about having an establishment and selling and yes, that's good. But also, even if you're working, imagine if you're working close with the president. Imagine how many things you'd know and understand. You are not the president, yes, but you literally
tap into
have
that knowledge.
100%. So we take things slightly. We start into no, if it's
I'm just small.
I'm just small. You're not. It's just a matter of perspective and how you look at it. You can also choose to close yourself and just have be a closed-minded person.
Yeah.
Or you can choose to be a person who learns. If usebenza kwi retail, if udayisa, when you start your own business, you're gonna have to have the same person onjalo who's gonna be doing retailing, who's gonna be selling, who's gonna be servicing a customer. So we say no, but it's not. Honestly, it's not.
Beautiful, man. Let's tap into your mindset. I want to talk to people about, especially the young,
Sure.
about starting early.
Yeah.
What it was like for you to start and find those early pockets of success.
Sure.
As a young person, what was your start like? What got you started in this entrepreneurship game? Because we see you speaking marketing and branding now, but the journey started somewhere.
Yeah. So for me, I've always loved business. I started selling when I was very, very small. I was doing grade 7. When I was doing grade 7, my mom was already selling fragrances. You see how this thing now connects. My mom was already selling fragrances, but she was selling to her own peers. Newsflash, your own peers will never buy from you. It's people that you don't know.
Friends will
never buy from you. Even if, especially from where we come from in the township and whatever, as soon as you start selling, I come from Elokshini.
So you started in the township straight up?
Started in the township. But in Nakon, I didn't sell there because I knew, for some reason, I knew, no, man. If I go door to door, these people are gonna laugh at me. This kind of, you see, I didn't go there. Changing your environment is very important. It shows you, it opens your mind, basically. A lot of people that I meet today, when I ask them about what's one thing that you can share, one business tip you can share, they always say you must travel. You travel, it will open your mind. You would find something that side that might work this side.
That no one is thinking about.
And no one is thinking about it. It's there, but if you can just find a way to do it in a different way, boom, you're selling. So my mom gave me like, hey, here's 500 rand, see what you can do. We bought fragrances from this other company. Unfortunately, they're not paying, so I'm not gonna mention them. So I bought fragrances from them. I started selling in the neighborhood, but unfortunately, I'm like, nah, this thing is not working. Discovered a whole new market in Pinetown. If you know Old Man Road in Pinetown, people who live in Pinetown, they know Old Man Road. There's about 20 garages, 20
along the road,
along one line. If you start at the top, there's your BMW. There's Mercedes, which just recently closed down. The Chinese are not playing. There's VW. And then when you go down, there's Isuzu, there's Toyota. There's just too many car dealerships. I don't know why that place just decided to be like that. I'm like, man, who needs fragrances more? Like, who's going to constantly be my customer? It's the sales guys. Because the sales guys, they want to smell nice.
Good, smell
exactly,
good.
So they can impress the clients. Baba, I was chopping. I was selling on credit, though, which is not a bad thing if you're starting out. I was selling on credit. I would buy my stock, sell on credit, buy my stock, sell on credit. At the end of the month, I'm collecting Mashonis. Not playing when I'm smiling when I'm approaching in the first of the month.
But you were about 15, 16. How?
At the time, yeah. At the time, I was 15, 16.
How easy was it to collect? Because especially with those that don't want to pay.
Yeah.
Because you're quite young still.
Yeah. So, I mean, you don't play with money. You don't play with money. I mean, at times you'd calculate also. In business you're gonna have those who just don't pay. Yeah, so you'd calculate if I give out maybe hundreds if I give out my stock, maybe 100 perfumes, possibly 5 to 10 uzongihlupha, and you calculate uyayibeka leyo risk ukuthi I know that i-risk ezoba.
There will always be the 5%.
There will always be that 5%. Yabo. But I used to get my money. Like I used when I'm doing calculations also, it makes sense. Like I'm spending maybe 3 to 5 grand on stock, and then I'm giving it out on credit. I'm selling it. Each fragrance I'm getting for 50 rand, I'm selling for 150 to 170. I'm accounting also for credits, because time is everything. Time is everything.
Credit and all the logistics.
Exactly, and all the logistics. So if I'm calculating about, okay, I'm spending maybe 6,000-7,000 in terms of the whole business, but I'm making 15. It makes sense for me. So I'm like, cool, it makes sense. That whole thing, I did it for years. At time.
So that's what got you started.
That's what got me started.
Got you tasting money.
100%.
And school? What was happening?
School, I wasn't actually the best. I think during my and from grade 9 below, I wasn't the best. I had a vision.
So she wanted to send you to private school, so you well, it worked now.
I mean, it works. It works 100%. You're speaking English now, making deals. So it works 100%.
Also, you were in school.
So we're in school, and then from grade 9 to grade 12, grade 10 I didn't in another school. I did it in a technical school where they did. So funny enough, I was interested in so many things. Mm-hmm. I was very creative. Like my hands are like magic. I used to do wire cars. I used to sell wire cars. I used to sell wire cars. I would build them and sell them. Build them and sell them. So business started a long time ago.
Wire cars.
Wire cars. You know those wire cars that you drive in?
The toys.
Exactly. I used to build them and sell them. This one time I made a pool table, actually, that you play with your hand. And I used to charge 50 cents for people. That thing is actually on Isoles. It went on Isoles. Like I built a snooker table that you can play with your hand.
Yeah.
That's actually a dope idea. Man, you can IP that thing and sell it.
I'm just having the visual.
Yeah.
Thinking at that age, you're thinking those kind of ideas.
Sure.
All right. So did you take the bug into varsity, or it stopped? You took a break and went to get a degree or something?
I did actually go to university, but I mean, it got wild.
The money got too much.
Not just the money, just the freedom that you get when you're going to university. It got to me. From grade 9 to grade 12, grade 10 I did it in another school, and then from grade 11 to grade 12 I did it in the rural areas. I'm like, nah man, this thing has to take when I say, let me go to the rural areas. I'm gonna get a lot of cherries and what.
That was your decision.
That was my decision at that time, because I'm like,
stop you.
No, I'm like, hey guys, I'm tired. My mom has been with me for like 9 years. Like, she's always in my case. Let me just go to Makai. So I ended up finishing school that side, actually. Matric, I did exceptionally well. I got an A, or almost got an A in physical science and pure mathematics. Okay. So I was really good. Like I was that good. And how I got to those numbers also was being close to someone who's an A student. If you can see my grade 11 marks and compare them with my grade 12, you would swear it's not the same person. But the strategy at grade 12, there was this one guy who was very good with maths. He was getting A's and everything. I'm like, nah, man, my man, come here.
This was not a relative. This was a friend in school.
No, this was a friend in school.
So it took a bit of intention for you to get close.
100%. So we got close actually playing chess. So we started learning chess, playing chess, and we just locked in from January in 2018. That's when I did my matric. From January till the last day, we're studying. We're doing cross nights. The strategy, if anyone is watching and wants to pass matric, answer past question papers, done. Because they exist, they don't change. And that's how I was able to get 79 actually in pure mathematics, and I got 75 in physical science. if you can look at my grades from grade 11, grade 12, you'd swear it's not the same person.
That's what I did too. I know past papers work.
100%.
Yeah, those work. So at what point does the entrepreneurship catch you again?
University. Because now in university, there's a plethora of people who don't know what to do with money. Students, they get NSFAS. Most of them are young. They're receiving income for the first time. They don't know what to do with money. If you don't know what to do with money, I have problems. I have ideas. Me not take your money. So it opened a whole new market. University was probably my best years when it comes to learning more about business.
Okay.
Because now, you remember I used to sell to these guys. I used to go to these guys. And obviously they're scattered. They have their own problems. Now at university, you have 150 students that you are locked in one building with. How many buildings are there in Durban? There's many buildings in Durban, which means I can sell to these guys. I remember this one time I was so broke. That's how entrepreneurship starts fairly. It starts by being broke and you figure out the solution. Like, damn, there's 150 people here. If I can sell to everyone here at 150, I can make an X amount of money. I'm like, damn. But is it possible? That's just the idea. Bought my stock, started selling to this one race, made money, went to the next race, made money. At the time I was dating my wife. I actually ended up hiring her also.
What were you selling?
Perfumes.
Oh, perfumes still.
Yeah. So I ended up hiring her also and a friend of mine. So they started selling and they realized, hi man, this guy is giving us 30 rand per sale here instead of just doing this thing ourselves. I'm like, oh, baby, you're leaving me now. She started selling on her own, which was honestly not a bad idea because she ended up exceeding my sales. She ended up making like 40 grand. Her first business that she started, she made like 40 grand.
And you were on?
Me, I was always between 15 and 20. Every
She
month.
took over your
She
business.
took over my hope and it made me jealous. I'm like, oh, babe, what is this now, baby? What's happening here? So, but I mean, it's beautiful. It showed me new possibilities also. It did make me jealous because I've been in this business for like so long and someone just comes and sweeps everything. But it's beautiful, man, because I learned a lot. Because the strategy that she came with, I could have never thought of that strategy. Her strategy was, yes, we are spending 5,000 rand at the beginning of the month.
Yeah.
But we buy the stock and we make people pay a deposit for taking.
So at the time you buy stock for 5,000,
Exactly.
sell on credit, and you
and
don't
collect
restock.
Yes.
You wait for the end of the month
100%.
for money to buy new stock.
100%. So what she did, she says, let's buy stock for 5,000 yes, and the fragrance is 50 rand. So let's make people pay the 50 rand and they just owe us our profit. So that's how
she has the money to recycle the profit.
100%.
Stock.
And that new stock will do the exact same thing also.
It's like self-funding.
Exactly.
That is
You see,
smart.
you see. So that's
So
how
you were saying, oh baby, I forgive you. You've taught me.
I'm like, babe, this is wow, this is beautiful. But I mean, it definitely turned out great. But I mean, I'm a risk taker. I will take all of my money, put it in something, and hope it works. So we are always selling on credit. Like you see, this whole time we're speaking about selling on credit. I'm like, guys, have we ever tried selling on cash? Because somewhere out there are people who have cash that are willing to pay us, and we take our money. My mom also came again.
Yeah.
Like, hey, there's a indawo lapho ekuthiwa pick and pay cash. Like people are selling here, they're making money. Like, man, serious. I've never actually thought of having having a space.
Space to sell.
Exactly.
From.
Changing environment, very important. So I bought itafula, bought the gazebos and everything. We started here in Durban, at South Beach.
Okay.
We had our little table there. We're selling fragrances. Guess how much money I was making?
How much?
200 rand a day. You see, good thing, 200 rand a day. Changing
I
environment.
was waiting for my 20,000.
Started there. The story is getting somewhere. I was making 200 Rand a day. That's literally one fragrance. So, like, nah, this thing is not working. The reason being, you are not at the right environment. We changed and went to Pick and Pay Caversham. We went from making 200 Rand a day to making 5,000 Rand a day.
Whoa, yeah, no, that's...
You know why? Because now we're at the right place. Pick and Pay Caversham is situated. There's a lot of flats. If there's flats, there's a lot of working people. Pick and Pay is not easily walking distance.
Yeah.
You have to drive there, which means you have to have a car.
So the people that are coming there are people that drive.
Exactly, which means they have money. So sometimes excluding yourself from the crowd, yes, you'd assume what you're losing business. Sometimes you just need the right crowd. You don't need to sell to 1 million people. You just need 2 people. There is something of 500,000, and you have your money. We went from making 200 Rand a day to making 5,000 Rand a day. And I've never had a shop in my life. I'm like, this is what? We made 5,000 Rand a day. At that time, we were still going like Makholi, where, and I'm like,
Also, you'd go like once a month during
once a month, exactly. During month, exactly. I'm like, what if we went every day? We started going every day. We're making 1, 2 grand, 3 grand, 4 grand. Biggest amount we've made on a single day is 10,000 Rand.
My word.
10,000. That was December. December. I don't understand people who go to the rural areas during December as a hustler. No, my man, you're playing, chief.
That's the time.
That's the time to make money. People they got money. They're nice. They got bonuses.
Well, the mindset for many is that's the time to spend the money.
True.
I've worked hard the whole year. This is my time to
spend.
Rest.
No, spend it on me.
You're waiting.
No, I'm waiting. Spend it on me. You know how much money businesses spend during December to advertise? I was literally a couple of hours ago, I was in a meeting with a guy. This guy is spending 500,000 Rands on advertising alone.
What? In a month?
In a month.
Whoa.
500. And that number is going to increase this time. That number will increase this time. So businesses are spending a lot of money with advertisement. But obviously, if you're spending 500,000, you know for a fact
It's gonna make you
tripling, you 10 timesing that amount.
My goodness.
They're spending a lot of money.
So who has been your teacher along the way? Because I don't think you got here through school and hustling. There has a lot of wisdom behind you. Where are you learning from?
I think I learn a lot from my partner. I learn a lot, obviously.
I need to have her here.
We talk a lot. Every time I have an idea, we talk about it. I learn a lot from her, like a lot. Also from my mother. She's old, but yeah, she's old and wise though. She's old and wise. I learn a lot from, I think, social media as a whole. A lot from social media, how to pursue business in a different way, because the way that we know business as African people is different from how these other guys know business. It's totally different. We know that no, you must beg. No, when a customer doesn't buy, you must beg them. No,
support me.
No. And that's the other question I had this other day with him. Are we really going to keep saying, yes, support black businesses, but we are supporting inferior products? Are we really at that point? How does this business person learn what their product is inferior? How do this
do
person
something about it?
And do something about it if we keep supporting them? That's what I'm saying, Mina. If you see what my work is not speaking to you, you don't buy from me just because I'm another. I think it's a culture that we need to teach each other and learn. Let's criticize Gahle. Let's criticize in a way that's also going to be able to make me grow. Don't support me just because obviously I look like you. Yes, that's good, but also it destroys. It
creates comfort where there shouldn't be comfort.
Exactly.
I get you.
Competition, eating. What are the bars that we're setting?
Right. So when you are having these family meetings and stuff,
Yeah.
who is leading? Today we're talking business.
I'm the one who's always forward when it comes to business. Like me now, I live and breathe business. Yeah. Like I recently started a new project in Nakona. I saw an opportunity. Biggest lie you'll ever hear on the internet is don't copy. Biggest lie you'll hear. If you see something working, you copy it and do it better.
Your wife taught you that. The hard way.
Yeah, exactly. See something working, you do it. It's working. So you see it working, do it. Find a way to do it better. In this day and age, there's no unique what. Maybe in the times of Steve Jobs, even Steve Jobs also
Yeah.
he didn't actually invent Apple. Apple was there,
Just
made
made
it better.
All right. So talk to me about something. Have you had a flop, like business gone bad? Bad deal, bad loss.
Definitely. I think we are in a loss currently.
You've lost one.
I think we're
Okay.
in a loss because like I discovered this social media thing. Well, the problem about discovering something is you also create a lot of opportunities. Like a lot of opportunities. This whole thing has opened up doors for many, many people. Number one, there's the person who's behind the camera.
Yeah.
That person has to get paid. There's a person who's in front of the camera. That person has to get paid.
Yeah.
There are influencers who already have audiences. Those people have to get paid. There are people who are scripting. Those people have to get paid. So businesses are now realizing, this guy was able to do this thing for this guy. So can't we just hire and train our own people? And some businesses are actually doing that. Yeah, well, so when I say we are, I think we are in a losing phase, because we structure, like we came in. I came in as just one person. I assumed I'm only gonna have one client, and then the next thing I have another client. The next thing I have another client. The next thing I have 10 people calling me. They want to work with me. I don't have structure, and you get. I think also in business you get to discover yourself. Yes, you've discovered business. Yes, it's working, but you also get to discover yourself. Yes, in business, what are you good at? Because I can tell you now, I'm terrible with admin. I'm terrible with
You and me both.
I'm
You and me
terrible.
both.
In fact, I hate admin. I just feel like, give me a business, I'll market it. I know how to do it. That's what I want to do.
All the paperwork behind that.
No, I don't want the stress. That's what I hate. Now with the thing with entrepreneurship, you have to register your business. You have to comply with SARS. You have to do this. You have to do. Guys, can I just do this thing here? Can I just market the business? I know it's gonna work, and then everyone else handles everything. So I haven't built a very strong team on my end.
So the growth exposed that.
Exactly. The growth, exposed growth. Like it's
No,
really
it exposed me too. There's a time actually I lost retainer clients because of that. A lack of
100%.
structure and being bad with admin and follow
100%.
up and mistakes popping up. When I lost the first few, I saw what the problem was. I literally went to the remaining ones and fired myself.
Because you seeing with no man. Same thing with us also. Maybe I'll share this offline. But you realize, no man, was this even supposed to be a business? You get to realize, no man, was this even supposed to be a business? Because some things are meant to be niche. Is my pricing structure even right? Like, why am I getting so many people? Am I too cheap for this thing here? Because those are the things that you get to discover. Maybe you're too cheap, chief. Like, maybe you are too cheap. That's why you're getting a lot of clients. Maybe you should be extremely expensive and have a selected few clients so that you can be able to keep the quality of your work. Yeah.
Wonderful. I can't let you go without the playbook on TikTok and growing on these other platforms.
Sure.
So how does one get started there? How did you get your traction? Because the few people I keep meeting that know you say, hey, Anda is advising me on this. Anda advising I post twice, thrice a day because Anda said.
Yeah.
So you're like, you are quoted everywhere. Huh?
Hey, I should start sending out invoices.
You should start flying around.
I think
To the hundreds of thousands of followers, how do we get there?
But you need the rights also. You need the right following. Very important. People are
Explain.
chasing numbers. See, right now I'm helping this this other creator, 1 million followers on TikTok,
Okay.
200,000 on Facebook. But guess how much money they're making?
It's not a lot.
Less than 2,000 a month.
Aibo.
I'm telling you.
With a million.
With a million. Yeah, I mean, I can beat you with my 10,000, but it's 10,000 of the right people. You see, audience attraction is very important. I attract a lot of business owners on my page. Business owners who have money to spend. So I will, there's this other guy who says, we will never run out of money. Now I want to say that because there's a lot of people on my page. I'm teaching you how to start a hustle.
Build a brand and stuff.
Build a brand.
Marketing strategy.
Yeah, who's going to do marketing for you?
Ah.
So I'm grooming my own clients. I'm grooming my own people. Like, hey, I started something. Hey, I bought something in China. Hey, now I need marketing. Okay, we have consultation here. We have retainer packages here. Which one are you taking? Yeah. So I'm training my own clients. So to wrap things up, Nje, you need the right audience as well. Very important. This guy has 1 million followers, but they're not making a lot. I discovered also something this guy is funny, man. This guy is very funny. How can I mix that in my own marketing? We did 1 or 2 videos, and then the brand started rolling in. I started negotiating for him. We literally just shot a brand for him, 2 videos. He's a young guy from Umlazi. And mostly Lokshin paid so 9,000 rand for 2 videos. That's a lot of money. It's a lot. And someone's going to come, you're getting underpaid. Were you getting paid in the first place?
It starts somewhere.
It has to start somewhere.
It
has to start somewhere.
And when people see that you've got sponsors, now I saw it even with the YouTube. When I got like the first sponsor, when the second sponsor was coming, they were asking, what's your rate? I just used the old one from there. And it was already good.
Yeah.
So I started to see, actually, when I caught the last one, they keep increasing.
100%. 100%.
I like that. It starts somewhere.
I have to start somewhere. So, with content, I'm more into business. Like, I love talking about business. I feel like in South Africa, we need more dreamers. That's what she said. We need more dreamers. James, where's my coffee? we need. This is TikTok talk. If you don't know TikTok,
anyone who has seen it.
So it's all about obviously attracting the right audience. I discovered that, okay, I love business. I started selling fragrances on TikTok. And I'm like, okay, now fragrances, everyone started doing fragrances. Okay, what else can I do? Okay, I've always been passionate about just talking about money, business, and whatever. What if I talk about business? Started speaking about business, and then I got a lot of traction from there as well. So if you want to grow your audience,
grow the right audience.
Grow the right audience, exactly. Know exactly what is it. Sometimes the easiest apples to grab is plug content. That's how I also started with business, like plug content. Yeah, if you want to sell,
there's this opportunity.
Exactly.
There's that opportunity here.
Plug content will never run out. That's the easiest one. You grab that one, and then you see, okay, since now there's this traction, what else can I introduce in this content? Yeah.
What have you learned about the rhythm and frequency of posting?
TikTok, definitely the more the better. Definitely like there was a time I think when I was doing like 3 posts on a daily basis. So the more the better. Instagram and Facebook, I wouldn't say I've gotten to understand exactly how this platform works, because I started a new account and then boom, we're still on 20K followers. That means it's working. Facebook, since these 2 accounts are connected, it was automatically posting on the other end. This other time I'm seeing how this one, Instagram, this video hits 500,000 views, how, and also this side, it's pushing. So I wouldn't say I totally understand how these other platforms work. But since you already have the content on TikTok, it's not going to hurt you in any way.
Also, you could just take it and repost.
Yeah, just check and repost everywhere. Like,
what do you have to say to someone who has a following,
Yeah.
who's struggling to monetize?
monetize.
And
Yeah.
because you talk about finding brands and stuff,
Sure.
what are they getting wrong? What makes you attractive to brands?
I think if brands are not calling you, you need to call them also. Because one mistake artists make or
Yeah.
creators make is assuming that the creation is gonna be that business. Totally the opposite. I made a video the other day about musicians
Yeah.
about the first thing they're gonna say when relationships don't go well. They're gonna say, no, this recording label was paying me 20,000 a month. They were paying me this amount. But I'm saying, have you actually sat down and understood how much does it cost to run you as a business? You're flying first class when you don't, obviously you're an A-list superstar.
Yeah.
Do you know how much it costs to produce a music video? About 50, 100,000 plus to produce a music video. I'm a studio sessions, who's paying for that? The brand image, yako, who's paying for that?
Travel and accommodation.
Travel and accommodation, who's paying for that? Kwesinye isikhathi kumele uvume uba slim. Ungabe too smart. Fanele uvume sometimes ukuba slim. Because now, not to throw shade at anyone, but do you see all the artists that left that recording label? How many of them made it out as independent
as
artists?
individuals.
How many of them? They're still struggling. Because now they think, I have to market, I have to do this, I have to do this. The record label was making everything simple for you. You just need to sit down, you listen, you learn. No one makes it overnight, which was one of the biggest mistakes I almost made. Whatever pricing, that's what you learn in business. Business is about relationships more than it is about money. Someone might be paying you 5,000 Rand for work that you do. Yes, it's valued at 50,000, but they can afford to pay you 5,000. But do you know that doors that they're going to open are worth 500,000? Sometimes it's not just about money. But with creators, they always assume what's money
upfront.
Money up front. No, I don't work for free, man. No. Hey, Chief, we've done free work. We've done free work, man.
I've been there.
We've
I know
done
what it
free
does.
work.
And it does a lot of work on you as well. You
100%.
grow as a person in the process.
100%.
I think I want to close it off. And you made me think of people that I was talking to in the morning. And I want you to speak. I didn't know that grants are a thing.
Grants.
In some communities. Grant, pregnancy grants, social grants.
Yeah.
And I was talking to young girls that are dependent on the grants, saying, I want you to set goals to get out of the system because it's crippling you.
I feel for women. I feel a lot. I was raised by women, very strong women. Mom, my grandmother, my wife. Like I think I'm surrounded by very, very strong women.
Strong women, yeah.
Very, very strong. And I think the system of young girls always being told that they should be dependent to this particular person, it's actually killing you in terms of thinking. First thing, talks as a woman, you don't fall pregnant, Chief. Pregnancy in Jena is one thing that's going to cripple you for a very long time.
The unwanted one. The unwanted, the unplanned.
I'm telling you. There's this one lady from back home. She was a good runner. Like, she was a sprinter. She was a springback. You know, someone so we're doing, she was like way ahead of me in terms of like grades. She was very good.
Super athlete.
Like, if she went pro, I promise you, she would be like maybe in the top 10 or something. Like, she was so good. She fell pregnant. Now, when you fall pregnant, we know the stories of fathers, Chief.
They run.
They tend to spring back. We know that story. And she fell pregnant. She had to find a job to support the kid. Grandmother is there. And then it's all
Career
over.
gone.
Career gone. First thing Chief, don't fall pregnant. I have a child also. My wife, she fell pregnant, but at the time, she recently graduated. So I feel like I stole a lot of success. She had so many opportunities. She used to be a model also. She was also selling into business. So that's why I have to make it. Like, I owe her that much. Every time she tells me about a dream car, it's a GLE coupe. That car is like 800 to a million. I'm like, hey, babe, you want this car? She's like, this is the car I want. So, any advice to a young woman, don't fall pregnant. That's the first step. You don't fall pregnant. You then find things that are gonna get you income. Whether it's hustling, they are too bougie to go out on the streets.
There are things that some don't want to do.
Exactly. But I think it trains you, it teaches you. If you go out on the street, you learn. I learned how to talk because I was interacting with a lot of people. Like when we're talking, it's all that experience that I gained from selling. If you talk to a lot of people, you get to read it. This one, okay, no, this one love cars. That's something that I'm learning in business now. It's very important to know people. A simple gift can get you R1 million deal. If you wronged someone in business and things didn't go well, you can still maintain the relationship even if you've wronged someone. A simple gift.
Gift and a good apology.
100%. Good apology, simple gift, shake hands, you move the other way. When there's something that you wanna do, and this guy is connected, you give him a call. Like say, they're gonna dollar for you.
Oh man, thank you. Thank you for this master.
We can talk.
I told you I knew coming I'll walk away with something. I know we are revising the playbook for these other platforms in my mind. But I want to say thank you. Thank you for the work that you keep doing, man.
Man, thank you so much.
Keep inspiring the generation.
Make money, chef. Inspire, make money.
Thank you for hanging with us till this time. And thank you for getting us to 50K. I guess by the time you see this, maybe it's thank you to 55 or something. Keep those shares, likes, subscribes going. Appreciate you. Thanks. Peace out.
Peace out.